Are you somebody who allows the opinions that others hold on you to affect your choices in life? Because this is one thing I am noticing everywhere, and in conversations with others almost on a daily basis, is how much so many people are affected by what others think about them and what others tell them is the right way for them to move. And when you do this, it creates such a massive blockage in your world, because you aren't acting for yourself in these moments. You are acting on behalf of another person. It is not your own, and you cannot go after the things that call you when you are too busy always listening to what others have to say. Understand that sometimes we need to walk our own way, even if it makes sense what the other person's saying. If you still feel compelled to move in a certain direction, it comes down again to this knowing within you that you feel pulled towards something is because you are meant to face something out of that. So I'm a big believer in, yes, listen to what others have to say, be receptive to that, but also listen to yourself above all else. Because even if you take a step in, just say, a direction that ends up having a negative, it plays out negatively for you, never see it that it wasn't something that was meant to be faced by you. Because in those moments, we are meant to face our next challenge. It is something we can take the goodness again out of anything. It's a matter of controlling your own energy projection into whatever you are faced with that will determine whether you grow or whether you stay stagnant. It always comes down to this inner state of being that truly determines the outcome on your leveling up in life or your stagnancy. And I keep talking about this because I just see so much, like how much people hinder their own growth because they care too much about going along with the crowd, going along with the opinions of others on what is truly best for them. No one has to walk your life and experience the things that you are going to experience except you. No matter what words are spoken about in an experience, people will not relate to the degree that you will, because even if they've lived something similar, perceptions are, that's what interprets our world differently. And this is what adds to the whole dynamic and contrast of the way we exist. So, again, if you have to face something because you feel compelled to do it, there's something for you to gain out of it. You block your way when you deny yourself to move in that direction. You can feel when something doesn't feel right, 100% you can. But sometimes you still have to walk that way so you can bring things to a head and close things out by you facing dynamics that you don't really want to, but it will help you grow in a new direction. It will steer you on a new pathway. This is what I see for myself anyway. When I look back at things that people have told me, no, don't do that, this is what will happen, I can still take the good out of it now, because I realize after I've moved through it, I can see why I had to move through it, because nothing would have changed for me if I didn't have that shake up. Those negative situations sometimes are the biggest lessons we gain. So don't have fear to experience those contrasts when we need to. You will know. Don't have regret. Never have regret for anything in life. Sorry, very loud. Don't have regret for anything in life. It all leads you to exactly where you need to be at exactly the right moment in time for you to take the best out of every situation. If you can perceive it like that, you can manifest things even greater for yourself by gaining more tools, again, that add to who you are, who you truly are in this existence, in this reality. So sky's the limit. Again, never underestimate your ability to face all dynamics in life. When you understand that all those dynamics are adding to how you can create the life you want, it's all about internalizing the energy you receive back and transmuting it into goodness, taking the lessons, seeing, making sense of why these things have come into your world and how can it benefit you, how can it grow you. You figure that out with every experience, and I promise you, you keep leveling up all the time. This is what life is. We never run out of these moments, these crossroads in life, and no matter what happens, it is always in your hands how the outcome plays out for you. Because even if you have to like sit in something that isn't so great for a little while, when you can still transmute that negative energy and turn it into a blessing, into a lesson, and see it this way, this is seriously where the magic takes place. That magic that truly is you, the transmuter of energy, an alchemist. You know, we all are when you think about it, because everything is energy. It's just learning with that energy and whether we handle it in a good, positive way or negative way. Choose goodness. Choose goodness. If you want your life to, if you want to walk a higher timeline, come from the good. Always turn that negativity into positivity and be patient. You got to take time out of the equation. The minute you put time on anything, that's going to limit you by putting you under pressure to see results. And the minute you do that, that's usually when people jump off the wagon and they think, oh, nothing good is coming from this, and you know, why me, and the whole victimization. Don't allow it to block you and sabotage you moving forward. Keep going, keep growing. You are worth it.